Kimbo, Kimbo, Natatazami, Yamulu. Family coming on with another video. Simi family. Praise it to the Most High Yah. And happy Sabbath. So what you see before you is what you would call African fabric. It's beautiful arrays of colors and designs. So I want to say about a year ago, I had a dream that Africa became together as one. It showed me a fabric of Africa that you normally would see, like the different prints, but was just basically one. And you imagine you seeing that, but then you'd see where if you put your hand in the middle of the fabric and pull it together, that's what I saw. I saw it coming together like in, if someone put their hand on the fabric and actually drawing it in within their, hands. And what I felt and understood of that was that it was that Africa was coming together. So I'm excited. I was excited then. I shared it with my Facebook page at that time. And I did see a lot. I recently, after that, probably about 6 months later, it showed that 6 of the places where the slaves came from, they were going to unite under, or looking to unite under one currency. So that made me even more exciting. And this is, well, I'll put it this way. I didn't give it much thought in the sense of Africa is the homeland of the promised land at that time. But now I feel more within my spiritual realm. If someone said, well, did the Most High tell you directly? I would say no, but I just feel it in so many things that I've came across. But I'm still awaiting for that revelation. But that's what I feel. So each person can see, do whatever you feel will be on you. But I can't say the Most High have given me a definitive answer with that confirmation about the dream. But that's what I felt in the dream when I saw the cloth. It came together. It was drawn together, and that would surface when I woke up. So, and then just seeing different things from Genesis 28:10 about Jacob leaving Beersheba and going towards Haran, which is actually you put the S-A in front of Haran and it'd be Sub-Saharan. Well, I keep saying sub, but Saharan. Or either when you put the sub in front of the Saharan, then you have Sub-Saharan. So, and then with Truth Unveiled 777 put forth. And then also I shared a video where another young man, I shared it yesterday, that Father gave him a revelation that it is the promised land. And so many things, like the animals, the riches of the land and so forth. And, so many people want parts of Africa, which they have came to understand that Africa would feed the rest of the world and have everything for the world. So just very interesting, So I just wanted to share this, and I want to share this video also with you all. All right, so fam, I want to share this video also. It says 6 ongoing mega construction projects in Africa worth billions. So I want to share this. This came out September the 4th, 2020. Let's get to it.
In recent years, Africa has seen a surge in mega construction projects that are shaping the continent. These projects will stimulate the economies and projects in Africa, whose construction costs run into billions of dollars. Here are the top major infrastructure projects in Africa.
So what I, came to understand that Africa is the future of the world. You got the youngest generation. When you got out of Nigeria,
Kenya standard
when woman, 2-child per
Kenya
woman, it's like there it's in the, I want to say
from Mombasa
7,
to its Malaba
when
border
America
with Uganda
itself only
at a
has
cost of $10 billion
1.85, but in Nigeria or Niger,
one of the largest
it's
and
like,
most ambitious transport
it's
infrastructure projects in Africa.
For women. So children, the youngest children are there. That's our future.
Which spans 470 kilometers from Mombasa to Nairobi, completed at a cost of 3.3 billion, while the second phase from Nairobi to Naivasha, another 120 kilometers, has also been completed at a cost of 1.5 billion US dollars. On the other hand, phase 2B of the new railway from Naivasha to Kisumu, a distance of 270 kilometers, is set to cost 4 billion US dollars, while phase 2C, a further 107 kilometer extension from Kisumu to Malaba, will consume 1.3 billion US dollars. Passenger uptake has exceeded expectation, with the train carrying 2 million passengers in the first 17 months of operation between Mombasa and Nairobi. The project is set to ease movement of cargo from the port of Mombasa to the hinterland countries of Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, and South Sudan.
Take a closer look. Lysol Laundry Sanitizer kills 99.9% of bacteria.
Has Joe Biden ever used a teleprompter during local interviews or to answer Q&A with supporters?
What will your administration do to help them?
Dangote Oil Refinery. On a peninsula east of Lagos, 30,000 workers are employed on a project that holds out the promise of transforming Nigeria's economic fortunes. It is here that Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man, plans to spend more than his net worth of 13.5 billion US dollars building one of the world's biggest oil refineries that will cost between 12 to 14 billion US dollars. If he succeeds, he could end the irony of Africa's biggest oil producer, Nigeria, importing 7 billion US dollars worth of fuel each year, and instead see it meeting its own needs and supplying neighboring nations. With a capacity to process 650,000 barrels of crude oil a day, Dangote Oil Refinery will be one of the world's biggest oil refineries when it begins operations in 2022. The refinery, which is expected to generate 10,000 direct and 25,000 indirect jobs, will produce quality gasoline and diesel, as well as jet fuel and plastic products. While Dangote took on a 4 billion syndicated loan, which Standard Chartered arranged, about 60% of Dangote Oil Refinery will be self-funded. Guys, this guy will fund this project to a tune of 60%. Nigeria is going to change, guys. And if he succeeds, of course, he'll be the richest man on the continent for many years to come. Grand Ethiopian Dam. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, formerly known as the Millennium Dam, is a gravity dam under construction on the Blue Nile River in Benshah Gumuz in Ethiopia. Work on the 6,000 megawatt dam began in 2001 and is now at 90%, with the filling of the dam already underway. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam will be the largest hydroelectric power plant in Africa and the 7th largest in the world once it gets completed. It is estimated that the reservoir will take 5 to 15 years to fill with water. The most striking aspect of the nearly $5 billion enterprise is, however, that it is entirely funded by Ethiopia without any foreign investment. The Grand Ethiopian Dam is surely one of Africa's most ambitious infrastructure projects, reaffirming Ethiopia's ambitions of becoming a big regional player and a major exporter of electric power. So Egypt has decided to build a new capital from the ground up, and this is because Cairo is congested and heavily polluted. So enter Egypt's new capital. Egypt is planning Sisi City, a new city to take the heat off the overcrowded, polluted Cairo. The new capital of Egypt is dubbed Sisi City by most people, since the replacement for Cairo is the love child and would-be legacy project of the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Construction of housing units in a new, yet to be named administrative capital of Egypt has been completed, but delivery will be within a year once key facilities have been installed. Located 45 kilometers east of Cairo, the smart city has 21 residential districts and 25 commercial districts. The city will have a recreation park double the size of New York's Central Park, 90 square kilometers of solar energy farms, and several artificial lakes. Guys, now you have started to begin to understand why Egypt is fighting Ethiopia over the Nile water. It's because Egypt wants to divert the Nile water to east, near the Red Sea, where they are constructing a new city for the rich people in Egypt. And this city will have lakes and recreational national parks and artificial forests, and all that requires fresh water, a lot of fresh water.
Smooth shapewear fabric.
Grand Inga Dam. The Grand Inga Dam, a proposed hydroelectric dam at the Inga Falls on Congo River in the Democratic Republic of Congo, tops the list of the biggest construction projects in Africa. The Grand Inga Dam is a series of 7 proposed hydroelectric power stations at the site of the Inga Falls in the DRC. The dam is designed to have an average output of 40,000 megawatts annually, nearly twice as much as the Three Gorges Dam in China, making it the world's largest hydropower scheme. This is enough to provide power to nearly half of the continent. Grand Inga Dam is expected to cost an estimated $80 billion, including the cost of transmission lines needed to carry its power across the continent. The project was expected to begin by December 2016. In July of that year, the World Bank withdrew its funding following disagreements over the project. However, the meeting held at the African Union Extraordinary Summit in 2019 gave some retro hope that the project could be revived.
Wow, family. So that says a lot. So again, I just wanted to share this with you. The surface, I want to say early this morning, and about that dream, bringing it back and saying that I saw, in that I believe that Africa was coming together as one. I didn't see the rest of the world, but I saw Africa. Hallelujah. All right, fam. I'm going to close out. Blessings unto each one of you all. Praises to the Most High Yah. Hallelujah.